Welcome, Legionnaires, to a new CK2 Let's Play. And before I actually start or even get into the details of this Let's Play, first we're going to go with a little talk about why I'm doing a new one and not continuing old ones. The From Venice Comes Gold, that was just a Let's Play I started just to really mess about with the patrician mechanics and have a little bit of fun. I will continue that like every so often when I really don't want to play anything else. I just want to play a bit of patricians. I'll go on to that, play out a bit. And EU4, I will get that done in a moment, but at the moment my focus is really CK2, as this is where I'm having my most fun. So, without further ado, let's get into the single player. So, we're going to be playing as a Viking, and I've never really played as them that much. These are probably the I've played really Catholics, Orthodox, Indians, and Hellenic. That's really about it. I've never played a Viking. So we're going to play as King... Well, we're not going to play as this guy, but we're going to play as Oslandet because I don't want to play Småland. Svion is very big. Oh look, Bjorn Ironside, the son of Ragnar. Yeah, I've been watching the TV show Vikings. That's one of the main reasons I actually want to play as Viking. But I don't want to go too far and be Sumanesco. But I'm going to be playing as King Harald Fairhair, or at least I'm going to be playing as someone who's kicking him off his title. Now, I haven't thought of a good name yet, a good last name. I'll think of when I think of a good last name, I will put it in. But until then, we need to make the character. We're gonna have black hair as usual. We're gonna let's get rid of our crown for a minute. Be bold for a second, so I can get all my features done. I believe it's cheeks. Everything 6 seems to work the best, apart from eyes. There you go, it's 8 eyes. There, actually no, that eyes looks better. They both look the same. So now let's just get my usual... you know, we're going to start with brown hair this time. And a nice bushy brown beard. So our coat of arms is obviously going to be, unfortunately, has to be a pagan coat of arms. So there isn't actually that many, it seems. I actually did think there was more than this, but we'll just go with whichever one I come across first that I think is pretty cool. Because I have played pagans, but it was like originally when the game the DLC came out, my friends gave me a copy of it a bad way, and we all played it together. But until we're just gonna have the where is it? We'll have this wolf. We'll have a black wolf on a white and red background. I think that looks alright. Actually, no, wait, I know a better one. There we go, that's better. Still can't think of a good last name. But I've got until I've created my character to really think of one, and I could just pause it if I really need to. So, wounded, obviously. We're going to make pretty much my generic character, bar a few traits, because we don't want to be too overpowered. We do want to be a genius, though. We want to get that trait, because I'm very bad at finding people to marry, so I'm just going to make a decent-ish character. He's not going to be too young, or too old. Those stats look a bit overpowered already, so I'm going to get rid of the ambitious. Get cynical and we'll be cruel. I like to be unorganised, that's just something I like to be. We're not going to be a Viking yet because we're going to gain that pretty quickly as a Viking. Paranoid. Really don't want to be content. You know, we'll just buff morale up as much as this, up as much as possible, and that actually adds way too much age. I don't want to be too old. But we'll be proud. Now I need to think of a really good last name. Trying to think of a last name is kind of hard in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go and look up some Norse last names. We're going to not use my name for once. We're going to use a proper Norse last name. So I'll be right back, guys. So guys, I went and found a last name, and we're going to be called Hugin, or Hugin, or however you pronounce that, which apparently, according to the website, means people who lived upon a hill. So it kind of slits with mine, and it's Norse, Norwegian, which we are Norwegian. So let's finish that up, and let's get in game. Okay then, so we have some troops apparently, 297 of them, and we have 1,000 actual levies, so what we need to do is we now need to kick these sons of bitches off the titles. because they're going to hate, and because we short reign, and because we are not an actual, we're unreformed. The first goal is really push the Reformation through as quick as possible. So these three are my first three targets. Pretty much making the power to fight Svirfjord and Sjælland. That's where we need to do. That's what we need to do. And I do know Umbra did this quite a while back, but I'm only doing this to have fun. I don't do games to do finish as quickly as possible. I do watch Umbras and then to try and learn, but I don't watch it to really do anything else. I just watch it because it's fun, and I don't like you being married to him. Can we murder him? Okay, now it comes to, actually, not to be honest, it's a bit too early to try and murder someone we don't even know. But I do kind of want to marry into one of these guys' families. Yeland? One thing I actually do want to do, because he's Bjorn Ironside, which means, what's his last name? It doesn't show. Oh yeah, it does. Stuff Munster. That's the exactly wrong place I wanted to go, actually. There he is, Ragnar. Ragnar Lothbrok. With his wife, Aslaug, who is still alive. He was executed by the Ella of Northumbria, age 860. So 7 years ago, he was murdered by the King of Northumbria, King Ella. So that's that. Bjorn, Ivar the Boneless. Cool, I actually know all these people. Sweet. It's just the fact that I know these people from a TV show just makes me feel happy. But anyway, right, so we need to get on with making ourselves get married. So let's get married. Let's go find ourselves a pagan woman who's going to be vital to our success. And I see a quick woman, so we're going to go marry her. She'll be better for me, in my opinion. We are going to lose a lot of tiles, so we're going to try and make sure we don't have too many high equal level titles to what we have. So our ambition, we can eventually ambition for something bigger, but Submission of Norway, I believe, is only a once in a lifetime use. So probably better to use on him, even though he has 580 odd troops. First things first, though, we need to revoke these bastards' titles. Oh shit, we should probably make sure we do not put ourselves... Oh no, yeah, we will put ourselves in the centre. Because I like to live ballsy. So he gave up his title pretty quickly. A good boy. Are you going to do the same? Yeah, it's not anyone concerned. I kind of need my... I kind of need the shit back from that. Now we need to have a son. Sweet, so our son... that worked. So we need to get rid of the temple goers now. We will work one province at a time. So this is the first move I'm doing because, in my opinion, it's just easier. Now I could like just imprison them, but I'm going to imprison these two at the same time. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to get our guy to go suppress revolt there. That was a 97% chance, so we can banish these two. Because, I mean, we have to disrespect Thor and Odin's wishes once in a while to get anywhere. But we will obviously repay them by, repay the gods by bringing them much loot from England. Because we're going to obviously have to go on some summer raids, and winter raids, and raids all around the time, more than likely. So everyone but the two I actually didn't imprison were, yeah, look at that, I now have minus piety, because, yeah, that shouldn't be a thing. So we're just going to banish these guys so that I don't ever re-give them titles. But anyway, like I was saying, we are going to go... like, in the TV program I was watching, because I know this doesn't make me... I like... It pretty much is... all I know, from watching that, I know more about Vikings, or at least I know some more about Vikings. But I found that program interesting. If anybody knows the program I'm on about, it's very good, and Season 3 comes out next year, I believe, and looks amazing. Luckily, we can get to Constantinople with our guy. And I believe we're all Norse. Yeah, we are. So, I don't think I need to, but I'm just going to research cultural tech instead. So let's see what these guys do. And we've got maximum feudal levies because we don't have any feudal levies. Right, so we now have all of our titles. So we need to get rid of all of them again. Because it should create people who do not know about my tyranny. Yep, it's creating people who do not know about my tyranny, which is what I wanted. Because we wanted basically a fresh start, but with... Yeah, why did I kick them all out, actually? I don't know why I've just done that. Because now these people are going to... Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm stupid sometimes, but we now have a much bigger levy. We're going to let that replenish a bit. And then we're going to instantly declare war for the subjugation of Norway here. Take these two, and I believe the Jojo Kingdom of Norway is not too big, so it should not take us too long to gain ourselves a king title. It's a whopping 20 provinces, so that should not take... And we already own 4, so we're already nearly a quarter of the way there. Adding this will make us more than a quarter of the way there, which is good. I'm going to move my army over there with me in the centre. We're going to go say hello to this guy, because he has a grand total of 596 tiles. Any alliances? No. So actually, we're going to go straight to war with him. And meet all of our troops here. And then after we take this, we're going to go on some raids. We're going to go see England, say hello, and take as much shit as we can, money as we can from those bastards. So now I have 600 troops in a mountainous terrain, but we have nearly double, so hopefully we can overcome them. What's this? You would like to invite me to kill Algir af Argren? Okay, you do that. There we go, we routed them and we destroyed them. So we're going to split in half. I'm going to send half up there, and we're going to go just sit here for an hour. We will kick this guy off the throne, more than likely, unless he likes us. At the moment, he hates us because we've declared a war and we're at war. So unfortunately, that is a problem. But well, no, I'm pretty sure he invited me to that plot. Unless he has like 200 gold, why would I be bothered? Yeah, drunk already. Huh. I'm gonna read this one. I mean, since the incident some weeks ago, I have felt uneasy. I took a walk along the coast to clear my mind and found a small village where the people claim to worship the Old Ones, gods older than even those of the Norse faith. They invited me to join in their rituals and showed me a dusty old grimoire written by a mad Saracen. I think that's a Saran. Instant study of the grimoire has gained me much knowledge. I have devised a ritual to awake the most powerful of the Old Ones where he sleeps, dead but dreaming, in his watery tomb beneath the ocean. The cult has prepared the ritual. What am I doing? What have I done? I must stop this. Ramming speed. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with my character? I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Oh yeah, it's a lunatic. I'm pretty sure it's the lunatic does that. But anyway, we're slowly sieging down this man's territories. We surrender to these terms. Welcome to the Empire of Oslandet. Raiding armies are ready. I have only my boats. That's a problem. It looks like the raids will have to wait for now then. Unless I can freely... Nope. Offer vassalization? No. Right then. So, that is a massive duchy. A duchy of 5. That I want. We are closer to forming the the kingdom. Just that, a bit closer, not too much closer now. I wish our wife would bear as a child, though. I'm gonna take myself out of the army for now. So I'm reigning. We can hold a great brute. We have one prisoner who is a Norse, so we really need to go raiding more. I don't want to go raiding with personal boats, but... And he hates me, so he doesn't have to give me troops. But I am his heir. Meaning if I can get him killed, and I do apologise, it's a kill bug there. If I can get him killed, I gain his titles. It's an assassination to... I've got a good chance of assassinating him, but for the amount of money it cost me, I don't think I want to. Olafar. Well, to be honest, I like the name Bjorn, so I'm actually going to use that. I can't do that O yet, so I need to go figure out how to go that O. So I will be right back again, because I want Bjorn as my son's name, so I'll be right back. Well, I was unable of finding a way to do it, so I believe it's... How did you spell it, actually? B-O-R-N, B-J-O-R-N. So we're just going to have to go with that way of spelling it, but I'm still going to pronounce it Bjorn. Just because I couldn't find the O. Now, this allows me the unlimited use of subjugation, and I think I think we're ready for that, so we are going to do that. We have levies raised, so we're going to quickly lower our levies. You have no allies, so subjugation of you is not a problem. What about Agda? Again, only 450 troops. How about you? 417. There we go. That'll do for now. Let's get myself in command. So this army moves to the front line pretty quickly. There's a lot of fjords in there. I believe these are called fjords. The big river-like things going up into the mountains. I have a feeling they're going round. Oh, the Magyars settled. That was later than I had anticipated. Interesting. Don't know why we would care, we're Norse. Never have I known the Norse to give us such a shit about such stupid matters. Oh, we care about fucking hell. Fjord. Odin for, and there's another one but I can't remember the name of. I rule in this kingdom, damn you. I'm pretty sure having my spy master hate me is not a good idea. But Bjorn is my son. Wait, what? Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out why my son's name is a bit different. Bjorn Ulfalson. Oh! It's Bjorn Olaf's son. As in he's the son of Olaf. Jesus Christ! Sorry guys, sometimes I'm just a bit stupid. But that's because he's my son. Oslag's still alive. It's pretty cool. Hey look! They're all sieging together in a conglomerate. Well, you do that. Well, I take all your land. You attempt to siege my shit. Because that is going... How well is that going for you? So that's oh, there's only 2 units, so I'll put them decent-ish leaders in. I mean, it's not as if we have anything to worry about. They're up there and we're down here. It's not as if they're going to stop me from winning this war. So Mir is under our control and also under this priest. I believe we can hold feast, can we not? No, we cannot. But I believe the Great Blute is a fucking hell. It is instead of a Great Blute. A Great Blute is a Great Blot, sorry, is instead of the feast. So because I own that, yeah, it's just going to eventually go up until it ticks to 100. So that's good. And now, also something cool about this little campaign I'm doing. Ostlandet was actually the first people I ever tried to play. Yeah, when I did play with my friends that one time. Like, that literally was like one time, and then we never really played it. I've never played it with them since. This was what I played as, and I found it pretty cool. I do like playing as this guy. I do especially like my new vassals. Only got 163 spawn troops. To be honest, we've got that many, that's cool. We still only have one prisoner. We have 8 boats. That's a decent sized boat, apparently. Ooh, what do I want to do? I want some more boats. We can actually create that duchy now, a duchy of Vestland, but as we're only a Dutch duke ourselves, we don't want to do that, because Gavelkind will fuck us over completely. Now, I could just remove all powers, but as I am... it's short reign, that is the problem. I believe it wasn't affecting her, but it'll probably affect my son. Yeah, short reign minus 25, because short reign's a bastard as a Norseman. We've already got the people plotting against me, because they want Olafur of Novgorod, who's a Yingling, who actually was the character we were meant to be playing as, I believe. Oh no, he was. He died suspicious circumstances. Oh no, apparently he wasn't. It doesn't matter. Oh, we're getting 9 troops from our vassals now. It's a hell of a lot of them. We're going to hold a great blot. Do we want to? I could commission a runestone, but we've only got 1 per prisoner to speak of. And I don't think, if I'm honest, I don't think that's enough prisoners to really go with, I'm going to put you here and so forth. You're the law speaker as it adds 20. You don't need as much improvement, so you're the Merkismurd. Merkismurd. Or Murd. I don't know how to say that. If you know how to say it in the comments, make it spell out. But he's serving as the honor of the standard bearer. It's pretty cool. You do really hate me, so you can be the hangsman and the cupbearer. And you can have 42 gold. You, sir, can have some gold as well, because I know that you will not leave unless I give you some gold. Same with you, actually. Right, those should leave the 2. There we go. Factions is weakening. And they should all leave the faction as well, actually. Yep, there we go. There's the 2 who actually mattered. I've got 4 boats to be used for my raids, which we can't do, which is kind of shit at the moment. We have 2 people down here to get rid of before we can really just expand outwards. So how are we doing on the front of it, making the Kingdom of Norway? Nearly halfway there. 5 provinces pretty quickly, because of these 200 odd troops that we randomly started with. My wife's pregnant. She's having another son, more than likely. Knowing the gods, they do like to have a little fun with you. We've got levy size plus 30% and revenue size plus 50, which says we should get revenue soon. I'm definitely going to be able to make use of these house carls. They are definitely something I'm going to be using a lot. Now, if I wanted to, I could more than likely form the kingdom in the first part. I know I've been at peace too long. There's nothing I can do. You know what? Fuck it. We're raising our own boats. All of the troops now. Meet here. Meet in the capital. We'll feast in the capital, and then we will go out on our adventures. We'll plan the raids, and once we've decided where we're going for these raids, we will raid. I think getting military organization up is a very, very good thing to do in the start. As any character. And we have a daughter. We will name... No, we will not name her after her mother, because that is near impossible. Damn it! No, wait, what's her real name? I believe Guide is her title. We will name her after... You know, we'll just name her Mare. I can't actually think of a better name. And now we will raise all 31 of our ships. And put them here. We will get the raiding button going. And we're gonna go say hello to some people. I believe we can raid other pagans. I'm hoping to God we can raid other pagans. Nope, we can't. Which means I need to go back to here. I need to go back out to here then. We're losing 2 gold from the expenses of the boats, and we have a total of. We're getting some decent amount of money. One thing I am going to do though is sacrifice my tech to build a spy network here, so I know of any incoming Frankish troops. When the loot bar gets down, we are going to leave. Hey, just as they actually wanted to... Oh, actually, are you at war? Yeah, you're at war with Italy. So in a minute, your troops will have all fucked off. Actually, not. There's only 100 troops. I'm not going to be too bothered about them. Anyway, guys, we're going to have to leave it off here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys later. Legionnaires, remember to stay proud of the Shadow Legion.